Hey everybody, just want to show you here what I'm talking about as far as the upper level pattern and the surface pattern not really matching up too well, and these images are all courtesy of Weatherbell Analytics, weatherbell.com. And this is a 500 millibar pattern for the 84-hour GFS, valid Tuesday evening. And here you can see we have a trough coming into the western United States. We have a ridge here across eastern Idaho, and then a trough digging into the Central Plains, ridging and some blocking over the top here across the eastern United States. So then we go ahead to 96 hours, and here we can see now, we can see that this trough here is starting to go negatively tilted, strongly negatively tilted, and close off. And we have this ridge here building into the central part of Montana from eastern Idaho on the 84 hours. You can see everything is moving along here. And but watch here, the heights across the eastern United States. Watch them back build there over the top of this low pressure system. So now the problem I have now is watch when we go ahead to 108 hours, and you can see now the ridge is into Dakotas. Now I think this is going to be a little bit too fast. I think the ridge is probably going to be more back in here like this across eastern Montana. The western Dakotas, just a little bit further west. Even still, in that position there, now this trough position isn't all that bad, I don't think, across the east as far as the upper levels go. I can see the axis being a little further east, but I like the orientation. I don't know if it's that closed off like that. We'll have to see about that. But here's the problem I'm having. Now watch what's going on here with this, and as it's moving forward in time, you can see that it is lifting towards the eastern Great Lakes. Now, at the same time, look at this ridge building over the top. Look at that blocking building over the top of it. And I don't think it's going to be, I think it's going to be coming across more west to east and not lifting up like that at this point in time, given the position of the ridging out west, and given this ridge building over the top here. So when you get to the surface, okay, here we have surface low pressure system over the Mississippi Valley, and it's going to be moving now. First of all, I think this is moving too far west. I think this is going to be east over here, somewhere in this area over here, and then we get the secondary starting to develop. But I think that given the position of this low here, and given this position of this ridge building over the top, that this is not going to be down here. It's going to be, it's a subtle difference. You know, we're talking about here and then moves up towards Harrisburg. I think it's going to be more in this area here. So not a big difference, a subtle difference that I'm talking about here, but it makes a big difference as far as what you forecast in the weather, particularly across the eastern central Pennsylvania, central New York State down through here. It's going to make a very big difference as far as that goes, and then further west, of course, too. But you know, I don't think the UK Met solution of being all the way out here is right either. I think it's somewhere in between the two. And like I said, that's based just on the fact that you have all these building heights over the top, and yet it's still trying to push this towards the northeast. I think as these heights build over the top, this is going to be, and as this ridge is building here, this is going to be forced to move more eastward, and therefore the surface pressure is not going to lift from it's formed down here and then ride up this way. It's going to be forming more in this area here and ride up this way. So that's what I'm thinking right now. We'll see how that pans out. We'll see how the other model runs come in. But that has been my thought all along, so I see nothing really to change that, especially looking at the way the pattern is with the GFS here. So we'll have to see what happens. Okay, that's all I got.